Here's a business returning to some more Vehicles of Pop Show. This episode's called Why Eclipse Doesn't Date in VR Chat. Finally, okay, we're getting some more of Eclipse lore, kinda. Anyway.
Still haven't found anything. I'm gonna need to adjust this.
Well,
should be able to find him by now. Feels like I'm repeating my steps with a stupid star. Roxanne.
Eclipse.
Yeah?
What you up to?
Just sitting by myself trying to get this stuff to work. Still have not found Afton at all.
Aww.
Yeah, that must be a pain.
It's happened to me before. I was trying to find an object of immense power, but I could not find it anywhere else.
What the star? Yeah, no.
How hard I looked.
Well then, what'd you do last time, or how'd you get over it last time?
I didn't. I never found it. I died.
What?
What did I tell you?
No, you don't tell me too much of anything.
I wasn't a good person, Roxanne.
I mean, I knew that a little bit, but...
I was a pretty bad person. I was trying to find something called the Star for so long, and I was gonna reforge my world with it. Write history as I wanted it to be written.
Yeah, okay, so it's getting into the original Eclipse's story. Yeah, that must be sad and depressing for Eclipse, having to have, like, the memories of younger versions of himself. But, I mean, I would say, like, I like all the different Eclipses. Yeah, I'd say the second one's probably the worst, you know? And also, that also reminds me, rest in peace, Lord Eclipse. I mean, sure, he was evil, but I don't think some of us wanted him to die. But, you know, I mean, Lord Eclipse, you know, it almost felt like he was part of the Celestial family in a sense, you know? But, yeah, I mean, actually, I like the incarnations of Eclipse. Yeah, I'd say the second one was, the worst version of him. And who knows? I think, yeah, there's, like, some theories that the original Eclipse might still be alive. You know, just mangled up and in pain. And could you imagine just being stuck in, like, the woods? Like, all mangled up and in pain for, like, 3 years almost? Yeah, like about 3 years. That would suck.
But that didn't come to pass. Monty got in my way. Almost would have succeeded. But then I died. And they came back. Slowly. Again. And again. And again. I'll be honest. You're lucky I'm not such a anymore.
Yeah, you definitely are a lot softer than when we first met.
Softer.
That's the way to put it.
Yeah, softer.
You're funny. But this...
I know you hate hearing it, but...
This is spinning my head. Agony's not the same as star power. It's a completely different wavelength. What, you think you're going to be able to understand this?
No, just here to give support, I guess. Not really much I can do, otherwise I would help.
I can track him down eventually.
Just gotta give it
Yeah.
time.
So, what do you plan to do now, then?
I can't do anything. Everything's fine. Maintenance is fine. The kids are fine. It's just him. And I can't exactly speed up any of these processes either.
Oh, you have free time and don't know what to do with it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. I have nothing to do in my free time, and I don't know what to do with it.
We can go watch a movie. Or maybe...
I mean, yeah, I totally ship these two. I definitely do. I really do ship these two.
I don't know. Goats.
I think so. What would their kid look like if they ever had one? I'm saying if they have one, what would it look like?
Somewhere we have the disc, the illusion disc. Go out.
I mean, I guess you can say kind of would look like Sun's child, I guess. Like, Roxanne, I think is what I call them. Actually, I decided to make that, like, Sun's child be a girl, I think. Huh. Actually, if... Wait, hold on. Should I draw that, actually? Should I draw Eclipse and Roxanne if they had... Or what I think Eclipse and Roxanne's kid would look like if they had one? Should I draw that?
The last time I went out, you guys forced me onto a date with, 6 people of varying degrees of quality.
Yeah, well, that won't happen again. You have my word.
Right.
At least I won't do it. Not... You always have to stay busy, don't you?
Feels useless if I'm not.
Yeah, but you're overworking yourself all the time. When's the last time you were actually able to just sit down and not have to do anything for the day?
You forced me off my computer.
Well, yeah, but without me forcing you.
It was before I died. The first time. I relaxed. I won. I got what I wanted. I eased up.
And how long ago was that?
3 years ago? 3 years ago?
Years ago.
Jesus.
I have not stopped working since. Everything I do now is a calculated move in which I must ensure that I follow through to the fullest extent. There is no in between. Because if I relax for a moment, I'm scared that if I do relax for a moment, something else might happen.
Okay, I'm not sure what that's called, though. Workaholic. I think that's what it's called. Workaholic? Am I right about that one? Eclipse is a workaholic, isn't he? I mean, almost like Sun in a sense. That would make sense, because... I think he gets it from both Sun and Moon. Because I'm pretty sure, like, Sun's like, I don't want to take a break, Like, he wants to constantly be working and cleaning and stuff. And then... Moon... Before Nexus, he was working himself to death finding Eclipse's backups. And, yeah, almost got himself killed. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Eclipse gets that from both.
To you, or to Charlie, or to my kids.
Oh, those kids.
I get that, but...
Oh, I always love when Eclipse calls Jake, Andy, and Andrew his kids. That's so cute.
Nothing else to get.
Everything's taken care of right now. You can go and have some peace for once.
Yeah.
What, go on dating again?
No.
Or at all? With whatever that whole thing was?
I mean, maybe it would be nice for you to find someone. Is there a reason why you aren't really romantically involved with anyone?
Why I'm not?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, maybe at the moment, no. But, they said that Eclipse is straight, right? Or he could be ace. He could be gay. He could be bisexual, pansexual. I don't know. I guess I could see Eclipse as, either one, but... I don't know. I mean, every Eclipse is different. I would assume that maybe he doesn't want to find someone he can fall in love with, yet. It's because he's so focused on everything else and, he must get everything done first, then, settle down. Almost like finding a job, almost, or, whatever. Some people, they want to relax before they start, going out into the real world,
I mean, I don't know, are you asexual? You just don't like anyone like that, or just curious?
You just gotta think about it.
I have not had the time whatsoever to think of anybody in a romantic sense whatsoever.
I kind of...
I didn't hate the idea. I didn't detest it. But realistically, have I had any time to seriously sit down and consider my feelings for other people?
Okay, I guess I was right on that one. Like, he doesn't feel like he has the time or whatever. Because he's so focused on everything, you know? That makes sense.
Especially recently.
I mean, there's plenty of, like, straight or, like, bisexual or pansexual people who want to, like, settle down for a bit, you know, like, hey, so they find the right person, you know? That's completely fine. Like, I guess that's the same thing with Moon. Like, if, he said, I don't know what episode it was, but if he does find someone he likes, he might give it a chance, so, you know, like, just because you're early or asexual or aromantic doesn't mean you can't fall in love with anyone, you know? It just means you feel little to no romantic or sexual attraction to somebody. Like, yeah, you feel like little to no romantic or sexual attraction to somebody, so, yeah.
No, I haven't. I've had to take care of my kids, keep this place running,
Aww.
deal with all this other bullcrap that keeps showing up. The virus, the mimic, Puppet almost getting kicked out. All this other crap.
Yeah.
I have not had a chance to seriously sit down and think.
Yeah.
I don't hate the idea of being with somebody.
Just not
But if I were, I'd like it to be somebody I actually know.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm.
Because that's the thing, though. If you fall in love with someone you just met, that is kind of a stupid move. Because you don't know that person whatsoever. And you're going based off of just looks. Yeah, that's also stupid. I mean, like, there's been a couple of guys that, like, try to fall in love with me because of my looks. I mean, I get it. But, like, same time, I don't know them. They don't know me. How can I tell if, like, we would be in a good relationship? And besides, I'm already dating someone, so, yeah.
But even then, look at me. You think this is gonna attract anybody?
I mean, yeah.
They're real.
People, okay. I wouldn't say just people, but, I mean, I'm sure there are some women who would be into, you know, Eclipse's, like, similar, okay. Someone who has Eclipse's looks, I would say, or kind of has, like, a similar vibe to Eclipse, you know? I mean, Solar fell in love with Nebula, and Eclipse and Solar, they look pretty much alike, so, you know? I really ship these two.
I mean, you shouldn't put yourself down like that.
Yeah, funny.
People have types.
This might actually work.
What might?
I mean, actually, you know what? I think there's actually some women, I think, who are, like, into, like, dark-skinned people, you know? Or, black people, I would say? I don't know. I don't know exactly what to say it as. Or people who are, like, very mysterious, you know? And there's some people who are actually, like, who really want someone who's super smart, you know? Some people, like, some women like tall guys, you know? Some women like short guys. Some women like white guys. Black guys, you know? What else? Some women like men with lots of tattoos, I would say. Or some, like, a guy who's nice, you know, edgy, a bad guy, you know what I mean. Some women aren't, like, murderers. I don't know. I mean, I think there's, like, okay, I think it was, like, back in, it's, like, 1900s, where, like, some women were obsessing over, like, Ted Bundy or whatever, like, Charles Manson or whatever, Yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures of both. They are not that attractive. I mean, yeah. So, make sure you just find the right person, okay? Just make sure you find someone who's not crazy. I mean by that, I mean, don't go after someone who's like a straight up lunatic. And maybe like a little bit weird, sure. You know, but make sure you be careful of who you date. That's a little advice.
Afton's agony works on a different wavelength of power or radiation for everything. You just gotta track it down carefully. Interceptions get in the way, though. Radio waves, the background radiation of the stars. But I might be able to find it if I just tune it carefully enough. What's with you asking, though? Because they bring up that stupid date thing that you and Charlie made me do.
I think she's into you, Eclipse. I think she's into you.
Yeah, partially. And I was just curious. It had me thinking about my own past.
What? You and your, has-been self?
Me and Chica had a thing going on.
Okay. So...
And, I haven't...
So is Roxanne bisexual or pansexual?
Really done any dating since then. And, I was just...
So where is she?
I don't know.
Scrapyard?
I was abandoned there for... I don't even remember how long again, but a couple of years? 10? More than 10?
10?
Yeah, that just sucks. Because we were really close. And then I was abandoned by everyone. Even the one that I loved the most.
I'm sure she was scrap, probably.
Sorry.
Aww.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here and surrounded by people who bring me so much joy.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Okay. Let that go for another couple days. My computer's gonna be working for a couple days. Just trying to find and track down and triangulate all that energy that I've hopefully accurately picked out.
And what do you plan to do in that time then?
Clean?
To be honest with you, Roxanne, sometimes I just sit here and I stare into a wall.
That sounds...
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think, what was like, the Legend of Johnny Oliver or whatever? Like, had like a character randomly staring at a wall of boredom, I think. Or like, even like, as like, sometimes like, as a punishment or whatever, a kid would have to sit in a corner and stare at it. Like, are you punishing yourself? You know? That's kind of funny.
Sounds incredibly
Miserable.
boring.
I don't know what else to do.
Maybe we can find some hobbies. I mean, you said you knew how to sew, right?
I know how to sew doesn't mean I enjoy it. Every daycare animatronic from my home dimension knows how to sew. It's almost like it's built into us. Stupid creator.
Well, then, what are some things you enjoy? Maybe, do you want to invent something? That still feels like work.
Cook?
What?
Read a book?
Maybe a game? A hobby? There has to be something.
You know what? Maybe Eclipse would enjoy a good book. How about that? I mean, personally, I don't read. Unless if I want to be in, like, the mood. I mean, if I'm gonna read, I'm probably gonna read on, like, Wattpad or something. But there were lots of books that I did read in high school that I absolutely adored. They were really good. And I'm telling you.
I mean, you have time to try out a bunch of different things if you wanted to.
I've tried games enough. Only time I ever get play on is when Moon asks me to do something for him. Even then.
Well, no, there was the... Valora did say that you know how to play Dance Dance Revolution really well.
Oh my god. Hold on. Is Dance Dance Revolution like almost like Just Dance? If so, that's hilarious. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. What is Dance? Dance. Oh! Okay. Oh, this guy like Just Dancing away. Oh, I know these. Okay, I know what these are. Yeah. That's kind of funny. I actually do want to see Eclipse play that.
Following instructions in front of you is nothing more than tedium at best.
But you do it pretty well. Some people are able to do that, you know? You have fun with that?
What do you think I'm supposed to be getting serotonin when I see the magic perfect numbers up there?
I mean, you seem like a little bit of a perfectionist, so... Okay, fine. Not Dance Dance Revolution. What else is there out there? Gosh, there's so many different things. Okay.
You know what I liked doing before?
What?
What
Was it chaos?
I liked looking at the stars.
Stargazing. Stargazing, okay, that's something. Okay.
I always had an idea of getting a space station up there and observing all of I can possibly see.
Oh.
And I did get a space station. Never got a window, though. Or the structural integrity of that would completely collapse in on itself.
Oh. Well, maybe we can go stargazing and figure out if we can see any constellations.
I know. Don't get started on constellations.
Oh, yeah, to the astrals. Oh, come on, Eclipse. I mean, actually, on 4th of July, me and my mom were looking at some constellations, you know, see if we can find some. Also, there was, Draco, which is, when it comes to nighttime, it's, like, right above the house. And actually, I think me and my mom have this, stargazing app thing. I think it's called Starwalk 2. Something my, astronomy teacher, you know, told class, you know, to download, basically. And there's also, I think Virgo as well, that's above our house. I think, yeah. Yeah. I like looking at constellations, they're really nice. I've always had a thing for space, you know.
I guess you're not a fan.
Of very few. Trust me, some people ruin it for you.
Aww.
But
That's a nice lab, though.
maybe the ones here are different.
Only one way to find out.
I appreciate your help.
Aww.
But why are you trying to help me with this hobby finding?
It sucks to see you work all the time. I get why you do it, but you deserve to
Burn out,
have some
basically.
sort of fun, just like the rest of us.
Watching movies isn't bad. It's just a lot of them have the same patterns. You can almost predict the ending from the first couple minutes.
You want to watch Alien? Alien seems like a fun movie.
Alien, well, from the 1980s.
Yeah, the series. There's a few movies in that. Space themed. Horror is fun when you're not living through it.
Looks like horror?
The kids aren't supposed to be watching.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, does Eclipse like horror? I don't know. I think he just doesn't care, I think.
I don't watch those with the kids.
Fine. Kids aren't supposed to be watching. I'm not gonna go upstairs to the theater for the watch with them.
Yeah,
Aww,
that's true.
these two are so cute.
There's a projector around here somewhere.
I didn't even know this room had a projector.
Sometimes these screens aren't big enough. Sometimes you need something that just enhances everything and makes it bigger.
I mean, we can pretend. We can get popcorn, right?
I know where
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but you don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some popcorn. I want popcorn. I'm hungry. Alright, great, thanks.
See ya. Alien. I don't have anything else except my inventions. Woodwork. Painting. Puzzles.
Does he think of hobbies?
Air hockey. I do want to see the stars again.
Aww.
Maybe this world's astrals won't actually notice my existence.
Yeah, they
They
might.
have. Right?
Right. Oh, that was a cute episode. I love that one. Anyways, that's it for today's video. So hit subscribe and hit the bell so you guys sing along and then come and see some more of the Eclipse and Pop Shark. See you guys next video. Those are Eclipse time.